kind of gratitude practices are so powerful. That's why focusing on something that we really want, it feels exciting. That excitement is the liberation of these molecules trying. I mean, these cells, they don't have their own mind, but it's a biological strategy to get you to move, to literally to get you out of your chair and move. And I think that it brings up a larger theme, which is that, the reason we have a brain is to move this thing that we call a body, right? Animals that, like us, we are animals that can move in lots of different ways, run, jump, swim, push-ups, dance. I mean, the variety of movements that we can do is one of the reasons we have such a big brain. And these molecules, they sound kind of complicated, but they're actually really pretty simple. Dopamine is about craving, motivation, and pursuit. Epinephrine is really about agitation and endurance to get you to persist. Serotonin is really about feeling good about what you have. We hear so much about oxytocin and but oxytocin and serotonin they work together. They collaborate to make you feel good when you hold your child, or when you feel like, maybe if you've ever had this experience of being at with a group of friends or a party, and you look around and you're like, I'm so blessed, I'm so lucky to have these people, right? Or to have this roof over my head. Those are molecular events. And then there's a fourth neuromodulator, which is acetylcholine, which is really about focus. But I would say all of these molecules are applicable. They can be plugged into a visualization practice. This is something that could be done for 5 minutes a day of just turning off or flipping over the phone and thinking about something in a very directed way, and just watching how that makes you feel. If it makes you feel agitated, if it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel a sense of desire, those actually would be powerful practices, because it would give you a window into what's happening neurochemically. And most people get this backwards. They sit around and they go, I don't have enough dopamine. Like, what do I need to increase my dopamine? I get this all the time. What should I take to increase my dopamine? And there are things you can take, supplements you can take to increase dopamine. And if you do that, you will feel a lift. This is true, right? There are antidepressants and other molecules you can take to increase your serotonin. Some people just take serotonin. You can now go, at least in the United States, it's legal to go buy the precursor to serotonin. You can do that. And you will feel better about what you have temporarily. But I'm always a fan, unless there's a real clinical need, of looking at behavioral and mental tools first, then looking at the power of supplementation and nutrition, which are real and can be leveraged. And then if there's a clinical need, towards prescription drugs, for which certain people, they can be of real benefit. But I love the idea of a fear meditation. Yeah.
Well, it's pretty common in the Buddhist tradition. They'll have meditate on your death. Or in the Stoic tradition, they'll have, imagine the worst case scenario and really visualize it through.
I guess I've only heard the California version.
Yeah, you've only heard the
California version. Which is go to Esalen and just and really enjoy the bliss of life, which is a great practice. But I like actually, I think it's important. I think what you're saying is important for people to understand that there's a lot of, it sounds like there's a lot of dimensionality to meditation. It's not just about being relaxed and calm and in gratitude. It's about confronting your inner real estate. And that's really cool.
And that could even be, what am I missing out on in life? Or how am I